Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? We are on a tiger rabbit day today. So this morning we're going to do a tiger reading, and this evening we will be doing a rabbit reading. So if you have only just tuned in, what we're going to be doing is a card reading for people born in the year of the tiger. And it's all based on the Chinese Zodiac, and these cards here, the Chinese oracle cards. It's pretty self-explanatory, so if you are new, I'm sure you'll catch up pretty quickly. But we're going to shuffle these cards. Got my eyes closed. Going to pick three, one from the bottom, one from the middle, one from the top, past, present, future, and then we're going to interpretate them. We're going to read them. We're going to give a bit of a prediction or estimated guess of how this week's going to be for tiger people. Let's find out. All right. Oh, if I can just get this shuffle done. This is the worst bit of these videos, is the shuffle. It's the one thing that puts me off, but I like to do it on the camera so you can kind of see that, you know, I am shuffling. They are here. I know you can't see that my eyes are closed. My eyes are closed, and even if they weren't, the only card that I could pick for you would be the top card. So all the rest is genuine anyway, so it is what it is. This works on trust. You have to trust me. Right, let's just don't, oh yeah. All right, one from the bottom, that one from the middle, and that one from the top. Black, black and a white. Interesting there. You've had a bit of a negative week, or at least it's been a bit of a week that could have gone better for you, but it does look like it's going to get better for you, so that's good. That's good. Negative basically means it could be better. Positive means it could be worse. So yeah, let's see what we've got. We've got that black goat there, the negative goat. See, sheep and tigers, or the goat. The sheep and the goat, they're the same thing. So if you hear me say goat, it's the goat and the sheep. If you hear me say sheep, it's the goat and the sheep. It's the same thing. Same with the ox and the cow. Same as the boar and the pig. It's just how it's translated in different places in the Eastern countries. However, the sheep, the goat, and the tiger and their compatibility, there isn't like an overall kind of confrontation here. There's no serious kind of like animosity, but I do feel like there could be some sort of rivalry between you and somebody. I think you're butting heads with somebody at the moment. And I think it's got something to do with maybe one of your children or your spouse, or it's somebody that you feel you need to be protective of. And you feel that you are in the right because you're just trying to do what's best for them. You're trying to do what you feel is right for them. And you're trying to be sympathetic to the fact that, you know, they want to do their own thing, or they want to make different choices, or they've made wrong choices, or things like this. But you're not listening. For some reason, like, you're not listening to what they want or what they're actually saying. You're just saying what you think is best for them. So you're just kind of disagreeing and butting heads. And I think this is a relationship that's like one of these permanent relationships. Like, this isn't a temporary thing. That's why I think it might be a child, could be maybe not even like a young child, like an older child, or a husband or wife, somebody that's quite close to you, family member, someone like this, that they're not going anywhere. You can't just walk away, but they feel you're not listening to them. They want you to listen. They want you to hear what they're saying and stop telling them what you think they should hear, because I think that's what's getting everybody sort of like up in the air at the moment and getting fists flying and heads butting, is because it's miscommunication. Sheep and tigers, they'll get on relatively well to a degree, so I don't see that this negative card is a negative in the sense of it being not compatible with you. I just feel that you've had to go through a lot, which is, it could have gone better for you. It's just not as you want it to go. I think really you need to kind of like just let them go off and do their own thing. I think you just need to let them go and do their own thing and prove to themselves that it can't be done. And if you are right, that will just prove that they're, you know, you should have been listened to. I don't think you can tell them to trust you. I think they just got to learn that. And it's going to get tough for them. I do think that it is going to be tough for them, because I think to a degree you may be right, but they're not going to listen, or, you know, you're not listening to what they want. There's no listening and communication going on here. It's just arguing now at this point, isn't it? It's just arguing. You're moving into that black rat there, or you're in that black rat sort of phase now as we talk presently. And again, I think it comes down to like family. That rat pack card there is a family card. It's showing you that you need to kind of you need to find some sort of like common interest with this person. You need to try and relate with them. You need to kind of show them that you do actually care. And I know you do. You're a tiger. You do care. Caring is part of your job description. It's just they're not feeling this. Maybe they're not compatible with it. Maybe they don't want it. Maybe they're resentful of you. Maybe they're wanting something else. Or maybe they're telling you, but you're not listening. But I just think that right now in each other's company, you're kind of drifting apart. And I think the only way you can do it is to kind of like try and find a similar goal, a similar sort of interest or something like this to bring that back into a moderate place. I think that right now that your place where you are is one of not pity or self-loathing. It's more of defeat. I think you feel defeated. I feel that, you know, you've just gone, do you know what? I can't talk to this person. I've tried. And they're not listening to me. And I think that's because the advice you're giving them is basically what you want or what you would do. And you're not necessarily listening to them. And that's what I think this has come down to. Miscommunication. I think that this rat card and this goat card here, but both kind of like show this family feud, if you like. There's a family feud or maybe constant arguments or some sort of tension right now that needs to be dealt with, but talking about it isn't how you're going to do it. I think just letting them go off and prove themselves right or wrong is the only way that you're going to be able to kind of get some sort of happy medium from this, or get back into a good place. Well, that's a good card for you. That is a very good card for you. You got your positive dog there. Tiger and dog, same triangle of affinity. So that is a great compatibility compared to the previous two. And lest we forget, it's in the white there. So the white there is positive. And the dog has a lot of respect for the tiger. And I think maybe this is what's going to happen as things start moving off into the week, is that it's going to get tough for this other person, this person that you're involved with. It's going to get hard for them. And they're going to start to actually respect you and think, actually, hang on a second, maybe they were right. And because of them struggling, you're also going to see how they overcome it. And I think you're going to respect them too. I think you've gone from a place of miscommunication and now you're going to be moving into a place of respect. And I think that's really good. I think that the dog here is going to show you how you will be appreciated in time. It's not going to be straight away, but if you are committed to this loved one, to this person, to you know, helping them, then it will pay off. It will pay off, and respect will be earned in both senses, on both sides, by both parties. That dog is going to appreciate that sort of loyalty at this time in your life right now. So you remain loyal. If you remain loyal, then your moral compass is going to point you in the right direction. You have a need to protect as a tiger. You want to protect, and I get that. You're a fierce guardian of your loved ones. You're not going to back down. You're not going to see them get hurt. You don't want to see them get into a position where, you know, things could go wrong for them, because you love them and you want to make sure that they're okay. But sometimes when a bird flies the nest, they need to just fly, and if they fall, they fall. It's all part of the learning. And I think that your best bet is to do as the dog would do and just sit back and observe for a little bit. Sit back and watch. Be that guard dog, be that watchdog from a distance, because as a tiger, it's going to be very hard for you to take a step back, especially in things that concern the heart and family and things that you love and those that you cherish. These things you are very, very loyal to a fault. I know that. You're a tiger, and that's what tigers do. But sometimes you need to learn to let go. Take a step back. Doesn't mean you have to leave. Doesn't mean that it's over. It doesn't mean that everything's just come to an end. It's not goodbye. It's just until you see you again. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. This is just to till I see you again. It's not a goodbye. It's not over. It's not done. And you know this because you can't get rid of this person or the people involved in this. You can't just leave. It doesn't work like that. This is a permanent thing. And I think that realistically, right now, you do need to let go, but it will come back around in a good way for you, where the lesson will be learned, respect will be earned, and you'll be closer for it. But we'll find out, won't we? Next week, when we do another tiger reading for our tiger friends, and see how they get on with that. This afternoon, we will be doing a reading for the rabbit, so please tune in for that. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like if you have enjoyed it, if it has resonated with you, if there is anything you'd like to know about the Chinese Zodiac, please do leave a comment below, and I thank everybody that already has, and I will see you later this afternoon with the rabbit reading. Have a fantastic day, guys.